Welcome back to TYT Sports. Get used to those two, because they're going to be hosting TYT Sports next week. Everybody else is just bailing on them.
I might have a guest as well to throw something with us, a special outside the lines guest. Yeah, right, let's do that.
Outside the lines guest.
I'm down with that. We went to JR not long ago. By the way, we're going to talk about Jay-Z and the NBA response because I want to talk about his album. And that's the only way I can link it to sports, and that's fine. But we went to JR about 2 weeks ago and we said, how do you feel about hosting the show? Just the J.R. Jackson Experience show. And you said, I think you said something along the lines of, can I bring on anybody I want? That's like the first thing. I'm like, well, what's going through your head?
I said, who's gonna be here? And then will you guys see what I'm doing?
Look, this is called creative freedom. You can do whatever you want, post whatever you want, and then take all the backlash or whatever you want.
Remember, no backlash.
J.R. Jackson, if you want to send some backlash. But look, so Jay-Z's...
talking about New England sports and their pompous attitudes. And
well, remember, we wanted to do, for a long time, you are the senior New England Patriots conspiracy correspondent.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's a very good title, very long title. Tough to I agree with that. Jay-Z's album went platinum in 5 days, but it went platinum in a way that I didn't know actually could happen, really at this point, because there's no hard copies of it just yet. There will be, with 3 bonus tracks on it, which is kind of cool. But it was through downloads and streams, which I guess is a new way of going platinum. And understandably, it's kind of how the music industry works now. You see something with 500 million streams, probably gonna rise to the top of the charts, and people are obviously listening to it.
The world has changed.
Day and age,
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we were all talking about it at some point over the last couple of days, like the album. It's just out of respect, you gotta listen to the album, given the person who it is. But the NBA players were not exactly ecstatic. NBA players, remember, who probably have the money to buy Tidal.
Definitely,
Zach was mentioning. They tweeted out some responses thinking, well, how do I listen to it? They couldn't figure it out. So let's get to the tweets and then we'll discuss after. So first, element number 2 comes from Anthony Morrow. They said, if Jay-Z think we're gonna, well, he's commenting on a tweet, but he said, if Jay-Z think we're gonna re-download Tidal, redo a free 1-month subscription under a new email just for the album release, he goddamn right. It's a good point. Darrell Wright, and eventually Matt Barnes will get to, he said it's scammer season for Darrell Wright, which, I mean, come on, man, you gotta still respect Jay-Z. And then Matt Barnes, one of JR's favorites, is there anywhere I can listen to it or download it from? And then continued to say, I just got Tidal for Jay's new album, but now it says I didn't subscribe before June 26th. So now I can't listen to the album. What the F?
I agree. Too many hoops, and I get it. It's your streaming service, it's your music, it's your creation. So do with it what you want. So I agree with the frustration involved with, oh, but I thought I got on in time and I did the streaming service and I did the 1-month free thing. But that what trumps all of that is the first point you made, Jason. They have money. So just have Tidal. I know people that don't have much money that have Tidal, and they went through the whole thing when Beyonce's album went out on it first, and then everyone has their first. But this is the other thing. It's not a movie release. I mean, it's not like, what are the shows people watch, you kids watch on Netflix?
It's bigger.
House of Cards and
kids.
Orange is the New Black.
Kids.
And Making a Murderer.
Aging yourself, purposely making a murderer. I watch Rick and Morty and SpongeBob and cartoons.
My point being with music, I'm all over the place on this because I feel their frustration, but then I don't because 1, they have money, and number 2, it's an album. So whenever it comes to where you can hear it, I'm willing to wait. Maybe that's just me. I'm willing to wait. I don't need the 1-month thing. I don't need to walk around. You got headphones on anyway. Am I gonna tell everyone, hey, you know what I'm listening to? I'm listening to Jay-Z's new album. Aren't you jealous of me?
You can't. JR, I gotta call you out. Instagram daily to the JR Jackson Instagram story, we're showing people what we're listening to.
Yeah, but a lot of times it's old music.
That's true. That's true. It's true.
I don't need to be on the newest cusp of, oh, the album was just released.
New Tribe.
I'm listening to it before you do.
Recently, new Tribe Called Quest was playing on the Instagram story I saw.
Yeah, and that Tribe came out like last year.
Okay, so you're behind. So JR will get to Jay-Z's album in 2018.
And
we're all living in 2017.
You haven't listened to it yet?
I heard a piece of it yesterday finally because our good friend Jesus Godoy asked me if I've heard it, and I said, no, I'm waiting until normal music sources in my lobby listen to it. And when he played the title, I think it's the title song, 444.
Yes.
Number 1, is it AM or PM? And number 2, it's the most disjointed, hiccuping song I've heard in a long time. I really didn't like it. No, not because of lyrically. Aesthetically, listening to the flow of that song, I wanted to turn it off. I wanted to get out of the car and walk the rest of the way.
Hey, JR, it's AM, and that's when he started the album. He woke up like 4:44 in the AM. That's the truth.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this because Jay-Z released an album on Tidal, no one can get it, so it must be awesome.
Well,
the album is good. I heard many other songs I like. I like this. That song that everyone's talking about, on one listen, just off of one listen, sucked. It was really bad. It was really bad. New production value, a new arrangement for the lyrics would have helped a lot. I couldn't take it. Look, Grandpa JR speaking.
JR,
you guys can go.
I have the album. I can let you borrow it if you want.
No, I don't need to. I already heard it.
I agree with you on that specific song. I like the album mostly because I'm a huge fan of Frank Ocean, so I think Caught in Their Eye, which is a hiccupy song as well, is really, really good.
I like Smile. Smile a lot is good. Yeah.
And of course, like as a lot of people mention this, Chris, they go, it's like lyrically, it's genius. Yeah, because he's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame for a reason, man. He's the first, I think, hip hop or rap artist to ever be in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and I think it's going to pave a way for a lot of others. Like in my opinion, Nas should have been there years ago as well, amongst 50 other, at least 50 other rap, hip hop, R&B, all those kind of stars. But Evan Turner, by the way, with the best tweet.
I totally got us off.
No, you look, JR. I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read the comments.
I know it. I know it's coming.
I don't disagree. I just love like the shots fired. I wonder if Jay-Z's gonna tweet out, who are these clowns over at TYT Sports?
The flow in that song was like,
it was
just like,
for it to be the song everyone's talking about. I expect it to be, yeah. It was. I like samples. I'm fine with that stuff, but the sample kind of it took over the song, man. And I was like, will she stop screaming so I can hear what he's saying?
Yes.
And that's why he pauses every 3 seconds because he's like, oh, let me let her scream. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the lyrics and again, the lyrics, I didn't really get a chance to dive into them because I couldn't hear them.
Yeah. Wait till 2019 when JR's on the Instagram story, 4:44 at 4:44, bumping it, 4:44 a.m. Evan Turner just kind of did a complete 180 on everybody with his tweets, and I thought they were the best of all of them. This is like the keep it real NBA players, Evan Turner, Matt Barnes. He goes, I guess I'll download Tidal, and he continues to say, he goes, if you have Sprint, they're gonna give it for free for 6 months. He goes, don't turn me up like that now. And then he decides to just completely change and say, I'm free phone. So Evan Turner decided to listen to some Tom Petty and move on with his life, I guess.
Yeah.
Evan Turner's also doing quite fine with his mega contract. Remember, Evan Turner once wore a t-shirt of the NBA logo of himself, Evan Turner.
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Genius. That's it, you know? If I wanted to talk about Jay-Z.
Hove.
Get the album.
It's good.
Apple Music now.